All right, good afternoon, traders. Today is October 9th, 2024. This is the BYOB Market Wrap Up with me, John Carrigan. I moderate the BYOB trading room. All right, had a great day today. Let's take a look at some charts. 10-minute chart, you can see price action. As I said in the early morning video, any green candle, as long as it's not a topping wick candle or a doji, coming up over opening up in the morning would be a suitable candle to take right over where green erases red, over 573.60. Right there was an entry. All right, so there's price action moving up. All right, so you see price action moving up, and then we had, if you look on the chart today, these were our entries. First entry was 573.30. Second one, 573.61. Stop at 572.50. Third entry was 576.55. All right, those were all green erases red entries that you were able to capitalize on if you bought some calls that were kind of in the money, out of the money. Either way, you had a chance to benefit from taking these entries that were in the room. All right, so let's go back to chart. 10-minute uptrend going into the close. Nice consolidation for the last 4 hours. That should break out tomorrow into another upside. We'll see what happens, though. All right, on the 2-hour chart, okay, you got a 2-hour uptrend. See that price? The 3 EMA, that's the yellow line, 3 EMA. Okay, up over the white thin line, that's the 8 EMA right here, 8 exponential. Okay, so all of that price. All right, and the 3 EMA over the white 8 EMA. Okay, both of those over rising 17 EMA. That's bullish. All right, so that's there's 2-hour chart. Take a look at the daily chart for the daily candle. We put in higher low, higher high. Got a little breakout here coming over the top. SPY, new all-time high today on SPY. All right, 577.79. All right, new all-time high for SPY. Higher low, higher high. Closing over bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Okay, let me just say, okay, this looks a nice looking day, okay? I feel like there's a whole lot more coming, all right? I really feel like 595, 560, 600, 580 is in store, all right? I really feel like we got another move from here up to here, and then move over, same move up to the upside. All right, so I feel like there's a whole lot more coming after this. So we got the first green day, second green day. Tomorrow should be an even bigger green day. Should be. We'll see what happens, all right? But here's price coming up over the top. New all-time high for SPY. SPY's bullish. Why? Making higher lows, making higher highs, making a higher low, made another higher high. All right, so daily chart, SPY is bullish. On the 10-minute chart, okay, you can see here's price action. We had a green on a green candle. You could take SPY right up over 573.60. This was our entry, first entry price over 573.30 or 573.60. Stop 572.51. Okay, you can see third entry over 576.55. All right, so we had some entries right there. And if you played some calls and you took your profits when the 10-minute candles are up and away from the 3 EMA, I'm sure you made some really good money today. All right, so there's SPY. This is what you see in the room all the time. All of this. See that? I'd let you know before the price gets there, all right, that this will be our next entry. All right, and then you can take the entry if you choose. You can watch me take the entry, or you can just trade it on paper. Either way, whatever works for you. All right, so I still think we got some more upside coming. All right, nice moving up, holding the higher ground. That's bullish. Back on the daily chart. Okay, go back to the daily chart. Moving up, holding the higher ground. That's bullish. Making higher lows and higher highs, that's bullish. All right, price up over prior all-time high anchored VWAP with an uptrend. That's money flowing into the market there. Okay, another high anchored VWAP, price action up over it with an uptrend. Again, that's money flowing into the market. These right here are my targets for some measured moves, 587.49, 48, and I think we'll probably see that tomorrow. I think there's a good chance we see that. 587.48, and the one after that is 605.28 up there. Okay, those are some upside targets that we should be hitting maybe this month in Spooktober. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right, right now we got a new all-time high. I'll take it. Things are looking good. Everything's looking bullish. So there's SPY on the daily chart. All right, let's take a look at QQQ. I'm going to go out on a limb and just say probably looks the same. All right, and it does. Higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the rising 17 EMA. New all-time high? No, not quite. All-time high over here, anchored VWAP. Price action is up over it. In an uptrend, money's flowing into the QQQ. Okay, you want to buy right alongside. I like to buy right alongside the institutions that are buying into the same products. Okay, so there's QQQ, daily chart, uptrend. Higher lows, higher highs. Okay, moving up, holding the higher ground, right? That's bullish, right? Excuse me. There's QQQ, FNGU, probably looking the same. Oh, looky, 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 looky. Got a higher high finally on FNGU, okay? So FNGU comes up, takes out that high, so it makes it an uptrend. Has that 30-degree pullback, makes a higher low, and then finally got the higher high right up here, okay? Finally got that higher high right there today. Okay, so FNGU, same deal, higher low, higher high, closing over the bullish trap, over the flat 17 EMA. I can't say rising because it's flat. All right, but all in all, doing all the right stuff. Okay, it's moving up, holding the higher ground, and now we're looking for that breakout to the upside. All right, so there's FNGU. Let's take a look at, let's go to the next one. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Okay, Diamond Dow. So this is the all-time high for Diamond Dow, this wiki candle right here. So I just want to put the crosshairs on it, see if we got up there. We got close, but no cigar, okay? Daily chart, making higher lows, making higher highs. That's an uptrend. Prior all-time high, price action is up over it. Moving up, holding the higher ground. That's bullish, okay? See that? So, again, moving up, holding the higher ground. Now we're looking for a move to the upside. Okay, so there's Diamond Dow right there, looking good on Diamond Dow. All right, higher low, higher high, that's in an uptrend. Attacking the all-time high right there today. Okay, so let's take a look at IWM. Okay, that is the Russell 2000. Not quite getting the love that we are out of the other Fab 5. All right, so price action for IWM, okay, comes up. All right, makes a lower high, makes a higher low, makes a higher high. That's an uptrend. And then it starts this 20-degree pullback where the flag is almost twice as long as the flag pole now. You see the flag pole, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's this, about 14, 15, maybe 20? I don't know. But anyways, the flag's longer than the flag pole. It's getting overbaked here. But we've seen this before, all right, where this thing looks overbaked, and then finally they rip to the upside. So be careful on this. Though it's not ready to short. It's moving up. It's holding above the midpoint. Here's the quad lines right here. Quadrant 1. Okay, right here. Quadrant. This is quadrant 1. Quadrant 2. 3. 4. Up there. Okay, price action up over the halfway point, over mid-court, half-court, right there. Okay, so holding this area up there, that is bullish. I like it better when it's holding the upper third or hanging out in quadrant 4. For me, that's a whole lot better. Okay, but price action has moved up and kind of held the higher ground up there. So that's bullish, okay? So there we got IWM on the daily chart making higher lows, higher highs. This is the 2024. I think that is the all-time high. If I'm not sure, it's one of these. I got to make sure. Always got to make sure. Yeah, no, that's about a 3-year high. See, all of 22, all of 23, and all of 24, because this was done in October. Okay, so that's a 3-year high, anchored VWAP right there. Price action is up over it. Okay, it's up over it, but the problem is it's not moving up. All right, so this could be profit taking. All right, so it's got to be moving up. Just because it's up over that 3-year high anchored VWAP does not mean money's flowing in. But the good news is, okay, they didn't go up and then give it up, okay, because that would be neutral. All right, what they have done, all right, they went up and they're kind of holding it up there, okay? That's bullish, all right? If they go up, give it up, and then some more, all right, that's bearish, okay? Give it up, okay, go up, give it up, that's neutral, go up, hold the higher ground, hold the midpoint, bullish, go up, lose it all, and then some more, that's bearish, okay? So there we go. We go up and we're kind of holding up here. So it's kind of the cake is baking right here, looking for that next upside high to take out that high right there. All right, so there's IWM still bullish, all right, because it's making higher lows and higher highs. Hasn't made a lower low yet, so it's still bullish. Still in an uptrend. There's IWM. Let's take a look at our technicals, T2122. Okay, we finally broke the door down and the bears behind it. All right, got ourselves into the buyer's chop zone right here. Kind of meandered around, tried to break into the buy zone. The bears pushed us out. All right, so we spent the rest of the day in the buyer's chop zone. Nice thing we did, make a higher low, higher high. Guess what we got here? Another higher low. All right, so we're looking for a trip and make a higher high back into the buy zone. We'll see what we do. T2122. All right, spent the day in the buyer's chop zone, okay? Big improvement from where we were a couple days ago. We were in the seller's chop zone, okay? Let's take a look at T2123. All right, on T2123, guess what? Brand new all-time highs again, all right? T2123 putting in new all-time highs. SPY putting in new all-time highs. Hey, things are really looking good, all right? Things are bullish. Price is up over the rising 200 SMA. All right, notice price is moving up. Okay, moving up and holding the higher ground here. Very bullish. Up over the 200. That's bullish. Making new all-time highs. That's bullish. Everything looking bullish. All right, nothing says it's over. Okay, this is still looking good. Everything's still looking good. Okay, it's not over till the trend breaks. The trend is not broken. Okay, so there's T2123. Okay, let's take a look at the 3-bar. We got 3 more green candle bars today. We got price action. Still, it's the same product as we looked at before right here. Okay, it's moving up, holding the higher ground. Okay, product made a brand new all-time high. Same one. It's the same one. Okay, then we got up over rising 200 SMA. Notice we finally got that 200 SMA in those prior all-time highs right there. There's a couple of prior all-time highs. Now the 200's up there. Like to see it up here. All right, might be asking for too much. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it comes up here. We'll find out. T2123 still bullish. FNGU, another rocking good day for FNGU. Look at this. Got a couple of red candles and the rest of it green for the rest of the day, attacking the highs. Okay, now, notice kind of up into resistance right here, okay? Right here. Sellers were here before, but we did make it over this consolidation right through here, okay? Made it up out of that consolidation. Notice this consolidation higher than this consolidation. That's bullish. And what did we receive? We got rewarded for hanging on. Okay, price up over the halfway point right there. Notice up over the midpoint. Okay, making higher lows and making a higher high here. Okay, see that? Let's take a look. Take that off for a second and put the crosshairs up. See right there, making a higher high right there. Did it. All right, so looking to fill the gap over here. Okay, see we got a little gap going on over here. Need to fill that gap. Okay, so there's FNGU on the 15-minute. Up over a flat 200 SMA. That's good. All right. Again, up over all-time high anchored VWAP. That's good. Price moving up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's money flowing into that market right there. Okay, let's take a look at. All right, let's take a look at SMH. All right, SMH making higher lows and higher highs and higher lows. And what do we got here? Not quite yet, but close. All right, price action up over the all-time high anchored VWAP in an uptrend is bullish. We're in a daily uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows. Still looking good on SMH. All right. Let's take a look at XLK. XLK making higher lows and higher highs. Little higher low. Guess what? Higher high right there. Okay. Up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Again, price action. Uptrend is an uptrend there. Okay. Over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. All right. SMH bullish, technology bullish. All right, let's take a look at XLI. All right, XLI. Oh, here's the measured move for XLI. Finally completed it. What did I say? Hey, look out. This is a measured move right here to finish out the box. And sure enough, it did. Took it a week to do it, but it finally did it. There it goes. Okay, so XLI. New all-time high for XLI. Higher lows, higher highs. All right. That's an uptrend. Prior all-time high anchored VWAP. Price action is up over it. It's moving up. That's bullish. XLI in a daily uptrend. Everything looking bullish here. Okay, let's take a look at XLF. All right, XLF. Guess what? I think they did it. I think they did it. I really do. I really do. All right, let's see what we got. See if we got a new all-time high here. Okay, here's the all-time high right there. Okay, that is 45.88. That is 45.86. Close, but no cigar. All right. Nevertheless, okay, price action is moving up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. Price has moved up, okay? Price has moved up and consolidated over at the highs. That's bullish, okay? So everything's looking good here. XLF is looking good. XLK is looking good. SMH is looking good. All right, let's take a look at a few other ones. Okay, let's take a look at XLU. All right, XLU kind of pulling back after that nice rip and rally. Bad thing about XLU, they didn't put in any consolidation anywhere. See, there's no stairs for price to fall back on except for two candles right here. All right, so they don't have any support till they get all the way back to 72.67. That was a nice, 3 month. Let's see, 3 month run, but they didn't put in any support to fall back on and bounce off of. But XLU still bullish. All right, kind of losing it here. All right, we're underneath the 17 EMA, and you got a lower high, lower low coming down underneath right here. Got underneath a bearish trap. Not good. All right, but we're coming into the holiday season. Do you really think the utility sector is going to do phenomenal during the holiday season? No, the utility sector is typically a defensive sector. All right, it's something that does well in a recession, in a market pullback. Why? Because there's a lot of dividend stocks in there, a lot of tried and true that they just collect the same amount of money over and over. They're not really into sales. okay, because it's not like the retail market. Okay, the retail market finds something new like fidget spinners and they go selling like hotcakes, okay? That's what works, okay? Utility sector's defensive. It collects the same thing every single month and their costs remain pretty close to the same. Okay? So the utility sector is a defensive sector, so if it does have a pullback, I'm kind of expecting it. All right, because this is not something that does well during the holiday season because they're not heavily into sales. Okay, let's take a look at. We looked at financials. Let's take a look at XRT. See how they did today. Still hanging out here over the midpoint. XRT. All right, you can see price action right here up over the midpoint. All right, making a higher low, still no higher high, but consolidating up over the midpoint. All right, so still waiting for that higher high to come along. Maybe some earnings would help it out. Maybe a Black Friday report that might help it out. So there's XRT on the bigger picture. Okay, that's still in a downtrend because it's failed to make higher highs. Okay, on the bigger picture. If you look at this on like a weekly or monthly, okay, we got here is a move up and we've got a hold on the higher ground. It's just consolidated, okay, inside this channel right here between that line, basically that line right there. Okay, so it's just whipping back and forth till the right news comes along and they make a higher low and the next thing you know, you get a rip out of there, okay? So you got to move up, a move over, and then the next move is up. Okay, it's just not ready yet. Probably waiting on earnings. Probably waiting on some Black Friday data coming in. Okay, so there's XRT. All right, so let's take a look. Last one, not the last one. IYT. Here's the transports. Okay, transports. This blue line is the E. That's the all-time high anchored VWAP for the transports. Okay, that's the blue line right here. Price action is up over it. That's bullish. Price action is up over it and moving up. That's an indication money is flowing into the transports. Price action is making higher lows and higher highs. That's bullish. Okay, got another little higher low here. Maybe they make a higher high. We'll see what happens. Okay, so all of this, IYT, bullish. All right, moving up, holding the higher ground, bullish. Consolidating over the midpoint of the quad lines. That's bullish. Price action today, higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish cross over the 17 EMA. It's a flat 17, kind of wavy right there. Not really moving up yet. It was moving up right through here, then it kind of lulled off. All right, let's take a look at precious metals, then we'll look at energy, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, so first one, SLV. All right, silver. Silver having an inside day, higher low, lower high, closing underneath the bearish trap, and underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, silver still holding the midpoint up here, pretty sure. Let me just put it on to make sure. Okay, so here's the move up. Price action consolidating over the midpoint. I like it better when it's in the upper third, even more when it's in the upper quadrant. All right, but silver still in an uptrend because it's making higher lows and higher highs. If it takes out this low, it'll be in a downtrend. Right now, silver's in an uptrend. Having a pullback because the dollar got strong. All right, we'll take a look at the dollar before I leave too. Gold probably going to look the same way. All right, again, what do we got? Low 240.64, low 240.63, inside day. Okay, lower high, higher low, closing under the bearish trap under the 17 EMA. Price action moving up, holding the higher ground. That's bullish. Not underneath the 17, not so much. All right, but still bullish. Okay, so there's a daily chart for gold. Still in an uptrend. Silver still in an uptrend. USO. USO still in an uptrend because it's making higher lows and higher highs. If they take out the low, they'll have a downtrend. Currently, uptrend, just pulling back. Okay, price action got themselves a lower high, lower low, closing inside the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. So USO still in an uptrend. UNG also pulling back, was in an uptrend, still in an uptrend. Higher low, higher high, that's an uptrend. Price action, lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap under the 17 EMA, okay? A little bit of a pullback there. Anytime they last more than 3 days, I get a little spooked, all right? If they're not bouncing off of minor support, which is right here, okay, I got to call it quits on them, all right? I like it when they bounce off of minor support. So if they spike it and then break the rubber band candle, not interested. All right, so that would be minor support. That wick and this bullet bearish engulfing right there. Okay, they should be bouncing off of that, making new highs. Those are my favorite ones. The ones that move up, okay, like this, pull back, and then move up, and then pull back to minor support, which would be right there. Okay, and then they run off and make another new high like that. Those are my favorite charts. When they bounce off of minor support and make a new high. Okay, price action, UNG, has to take out this low to be in a downtrend. Currently, even though it's pulling back and it's under the 17 EMA, it still qualifies as an uptrend. Okay, it can pull all the way back to here. All right, if it doesn't take out the low, it's still in an uptrend. Okay, so there's UNG, daily in an uptrend. USO, still in an uptrend. Silver and gold, still in an uptrend, all right? Transport, still in an uptrend, all right? Almost all of the important sectors, XLI, uptrend. XLF, financials, uptrend. Transports, uptrend. Technology, uptrend. Semiconductors, uptrend. Okay, the big one left to fold and be in an uptrend is the XRT. That's our retail sector. All right, we'll take one look at the dollar. All right. And we'll see if it wants to come down. We got CPI tomorrow morning, by the way. All right. Now, dollar currently in an uptrend. It was in a downtrend, a really nice downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. And then we made this lower high, and then they took it out right there, okay? So they're currently in an uptrend. Challenging, see this area right here, this V-bottom valley there, you got a V-bottom valley here, okay? Currently challenging on the same latitude that V-bottom valley right there, okay? I'm hoping they get crushed and they wind up having to come all the way back down. Notice they didn't put in much consolidation, just 2 candle consolidation. I'm hoping they get crushed and come all the way back down here to 100. We'll see what happens, all right? But the dollar's in an uptrend, all right? And that's what's causing gold to pull back, petroleum, crude oil to pull back, silver to pull back, gold, nat gas, all of those are pulling back. Okay, so that's it for the rest of the day, okay? I am unsure about tomorrow. I have a hurricane outside, okay? It is sending some feeder bands my way. They are fierce and scary, okay? So I'm supposed to get hit tonight with probably the highest wind structure. Probably about 1 o'clock tonight while I'm sleeping. I don't think I'll sleep. Anyways, later also we have storm surge. I don't expect to be affected by it, but I've seen it come up over the seawall before. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so there's UNG, there's the markets. Looking for some more positivity coming in tomorrow. Looking for 3 green candles to the upside. We got our first 2. All right. And Robert says, when will I not be bullish on SPY? When it breaks the trend and it's no longer in an uptrend. Okay, when it starts making lower lows. That's when I'll stop Yep, CPI tomorrow. That's right, Judy. John, can I look at HD? Pull back quite a bit, rallied a bit into the close. HD. Homes Depot. It's bullish. Look at that daily chart. That thing is so bullish. Look at that. You got a candle here that was a little far away from the 3 for Home Depot. Okay. See how far it got away from the 3? That was a profit-taking candle right there. Okay. Even better when they're further away. All right. Just wound up. It looks like it probably, it started selling first thing in the morning. First 10-minute candle red, second 10-minute candle red, little pause, more red selling, and then it kind of just melted up after that. Okay, Home Depot, all in all, okay, on the 10-minute you got an uptrend going into the close. Let's look at the 2-hour. 2-hour, you got an uptrend going into the close. Okay, 10-minute you got an uptrend going into the close. 2-hour, you got an uptrend going into the close. Daily chart, you're in an uptrend. Okay, still looking good. All right, now let's go look at prior price action to see if something caused this. And what do we got right there? Oh, look at that. See that? There's the culprit right there. That's a prior all-time high. And this is the first time you hit it in 1, 2, 3 years. First time you hit it in 3 years. Okay? There's going to be sellers there. All right? What do I want to see for HD? For me, personally, what would I like to see? Price action pull back to minor support right there. And then bounce up and make a higher high. Okay, that's what I would like to see. Come back down and then move up, make a higher high. But this is still bullish, all right? You're just in the 3-year price activity where sellers are going to sell in the same location that they saw sellers sell before. Okay, so it's still bullish. It's just, it's not worth buying here because resistance is right overhead. This is where sellers sold. Once it gets on top of this and the bulls step in over 420, then you got yourself a winner. Okay, you got to get up on top of here and hold the higher ground. Okay, right now it's just revisiting the higher ground. Okay, this is the first revisit of the higher ground. Okay, yeah, thanks, Robert. Yep, that's the plan. Stay safe. All right, congrats to all those that made money in the room today. You guys did awesome. I kind of set you up. I kind of telling you, hey, I'm expecting this thing to go to like 580 today. Well, it almost got there. I think it got to 578 on the SPY. All right, so I'm not sure how high it got. Got pretty darn high, I'll tell you that. Okay, got all the way up to 577.67. All right, so we're on our way up. All right, just taking a little rest. Gonna have a little spinach, get back on the road, and drive the rest of the way. All right, so there's SPY. Okay, people, I hope to see you tomorrow morning. I don't know what's going to happen. All right, so we'll see what happens. All right, everybody, take care. All right, and I will see you soon. All right, thank you, everybody. All right, until the next time. All right, bye.